Right, the ballers. Hope we are doing good today for the BU check-in. Change of scenery. We are in the capital. We see the GOAT, Mr. Beres Hammond of Reggae. If you know, you know. And it was some performance. We spent, what was it? We must have got there for about 6 and left at 10. And it was chaos. Now, today, I'm going to be speaking about how the journey is equally as important as getting to the destination. I've got 2 examples. The first one is Devon. I drove 4.5 hours. There was storm, grey clouds, rain, wind, sun. Also, the build up, the anticipation, what's going to happen when you get to the destination, what is there to do. You're curious, you're excited, you're ready. There's a bit of a spring in your step. And then you experience all these different weathers. And you don't know, is it going to be rainy, grey clouds, sunny. You're not sure until you get there. And then you realise it's throwing it down. It did warm up towards the end, but even still, it is all about the process, the journey. It was equally the same for when I've climbed mountains, cliffs, or routes, for example. When I've done Mamtor, that's one I can say I've done, not recent, because it was probably a year ago, maybe well over. But that's one of the most recent ones that I've done with my friends, where it's about the climb. When you get to the top and you see the view, you go, yeah, what a view. But really, the moment of you climbing up, and it's sometimes you can feel a bit fatigued, or like something funny may happen when you're walking up, or a friend says something, or like one memory that sticks out to me is when we were climbing up, we were doing the route, and we didn't say anything. None of us said a thing, and the silence was so loud. Like, if someone broke the silence, it was like, it felt weird. And it was so silent that if a pin dropped, it was like, oh, so loud. But that was something that I fondly remember. And I always think that when people say it's about the climb, about the journey, it genuinely is. Like, for me on this journey now of what I'm doing, it's been tough. You got to think, for the past, it's going to be 10 years this year where I've been training on my own consecutively, weekly, not seeing many results. Like, on the pitch, you'll see that the consistency levels have improved, but overall I haven't seen much of a here's what you've earned from it. And I think people say, like I've seen them say, the journey, the climb is where you'll have the most satisfaction, because when you've got everything, then what have you got to aim for? Of course, you'll have bigger goals, but then you'll probably lose that sense of happiness and giving and graft, because we don't have anything now, and we're just grafting. We don't know if there's any guarantee in the end, what's going to happen at the end. And it's about enjoying this now, because one day like that, it's going to change. Even for my life, there's going to be one day where I don't know, probably be a normal day, and my life is going to change. And things won't be able to be done like I could last time, or say a year before, or things like that. So I think this is why it's important for us all, if you're watching, you have to keep chipping away. Enjoy the process and what you're doing. If you're working hard, make sure that you're enjoying the work you do, because one day it'll be gone, and the real joy is in the journey, not the destination. Because I've also seen this, when people get something that thinks will fulfill them, they go, is that it? And it makes me just sit back and just go, bruh, is that it? If I got my dream car and I was here and I sat there, like, for me, I'd be like, oh my God, I've done it. But then there's that feeling that, like, is that it? Again, I don't know, because I've not experienced it yet, but that'd be a moment where I'm just like, bruh, I made it. But until then, we've got work to do. So guys, if you're not enjoying the journey, enjoy it, work hard, and appreciate it. Appreciate the graft, the grind. Because as a wise man once said, called Central C, he said it will all be over one day. And he said he kind of misses it. Wise words from a young man. Guys, I've been Dre. It's been a BU check-in. Thank you for checking in with us today. And I will see you tomorrow.